Well, hello everyone, and this is Peter Brown with a look at your weather for the next 7 days. And here we are, can you believe it? We're absolutely just at about the end of October. I can't believe how fast the time has been going by. I hope you were able to duck all of that heavy rain that we saw over the past few days here in the Burlington area. Oddly enough, though, we didn't see nearly as much rain around here as some places to our west and the east. We seem to be in the dry slot again, so that's something funny to say, that's for sure. But as we start out our period, we're actually going to see temperatures actually cooling down to where they should be at this time of the year. Highs starting out on Friday are only going to be maybe around 60, but probably not getting out of the upper 50s. So finally a day that's average. Almost every day in October this year has been either at or above average by actually a fairly significant amount of degrees, that's for sure. And look at this here as we get to the end of our period. Look at this. We're looking into the first week of November. I know you can't believe it. Thanksgiving's right around the corner, if you can believe that. And temperatures at that time of the year should be in the upper 50s. And we're going to see temperatures that are going to be about average for the next 7 days. So something that you'll really expect getting into the middle of fall. And of course, you can notice here, days keep getting shorter and shorter as we march towards winter. That's for certain. Now, as we go ahead, I'm going to show you a little bit about what's going to be going on with our weather for the next 7 days. Now, looking at this map here, this is a little bit different than what we've been seeing in the Burlington area for the past month and a half or so. We're actually going to see a fairly active pattern as we get into the end of the weekend and starting next week out. We're going to have actually maybe the convergence of a couple of low pressure centers, actually a little bit more than what this map is actually depicting. There may be a system coming up from Florida and from the Gulf of Mexico trying to make its way up along the coast, and that may combine with one of these low pressure centers that are going to be pushing in from New York State. And right now it looks like we're expecting a fairly healthy dose of rain and some very, very high winds around here, especially getting into Sunday night into Monday morning. So that's definitely going to have to be something we're really going to have to keep our eyes on. We could have quite a powerful system here in the Burlington area, as we said again, getting into the latter half of Sunday and into the first part of Monday. However, after that system passes by, we're not going to really see anything too cold coming in our area. We're just going to see another high pressure center moving in, and that's going to give us some very seasonable temperatures and some actually pretty fairly nice weather. Now, as we go ahead, I'm going to also show you a graphic that's going to give us an idea as to what might be happening this upcoming winter in the Burlington area. This is basically an image of what the sea surface temperatures in the Pacific Ocean are right around this time right now. And as you can see here, this is the western coast of South America. And you may have recalled in earlier broadcasts, we've been talking about El Nino a couple of years ago. And that's when we usually see a lot of very warm water here in the eastern Pacific. However, this year, complete opposite. We see a lot of extremely cold water, much colder than average water than there usually is at the time of the year. So we're going to have to see how that works out as we get into the winter season. You have to see if it combines with what's going on in the Atlantic coming up, and that may determine maybe us having even another mild winter. We're going to have to see. Usually La Nina brings us colder weather, but it looks like the signals are a little bit different this year. But as we go ahead, I'm going to show you a little bit about our weather coming up for the next 7 days, including that all-important Halloween forecast coming up for Tuesday evening. Now, again, starting out Friday and Saturday, we're going to see sun with some patchy clouds around. Temperatures in the Burlington area hovering around 60 or so. 62 might be a little bit generous on Saturday, so it is going to be a little bit chilly. And, of course, those morning lows reflected there as well, kind of getting frosty out there again. Now, getting into Sunday and Monday, here's where we have the issue with maybe a fairly powerful storm affecting us here, not only in the Burlington area, but all over New England, that's for certain. And that, unfortunately, we think is going to really put an end to most of the foliage season here, even down in southern New England. We could see winds gusting as high as 50 to 60 miles an hour around the southern New England area. Temperatures, of course, chilly, but not too chilly, about where they should be in the mid-50s. And of course, though, once we get by that storm, look at this on Halloween. Beautiful conditions if you're out trick-or-treating. And see temperatures a little bit chilly in the mid-50s. And of course, by the time you're out there getting all that candy at everybody's houses, we're going to see the temperatures starting to fall down the 40s and maybe the upper 30s as we get to later in the night. But after that, we have some beautiful weather coming up for the end of the week, Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday, another cold front's going to be approaching us, and we may see some showers and temperatures again in the upper 50s to lower 60s. So, folks, we still have some great weather to come up as we're heading in towards November. Have a happy Halloween and enjoy your week.